in the paper. With Ariel, it was interesting as a character. I was supposed to do Ursula on this movie, but when I heard Jodie Benson sing Part of Your World, I just thought, I have to do that. I have to animate Ariel. And they said, well, can you draw a pretty girl? It was John Musker and Ron Clements, because I'd only done, like, well, you saw Willie the Giant and the Bear and Ratigan before.
Sykes, none of them very pretty.
But I said, yeah, no, I think I can do that, because I've been drawing my wife, Linda, since we've been married. And so I used Linda as inspiration.
Yeah, I mean, Ariel does look a good bit like Linda.
Yeah, she really does. In every way, except for maybe the shells sometimes.
Well, and her hair is short and a different color. But
actually, you could tell every animator drew the shells just a little bit according to their preference.
I didn't notice.
We had quite a few different sized shells there.
You said, though, that Ariel was a character of a type that you particularly like, which is one who believes, that even believes in the impossible.
I find that I'm always drawn to these characters, at least now anyway, that have this burning desire in them to experience something, to do something that seems impossible, to believe that the impossible is possible. I feel like I need to be animating something inside that character that's driving them, and for Ariel to look up onto the land and to desire to walk around up there, even though how is she going to do that? She can't breathe air, she doesn't have legs, but it didn't stop her. I found that really fascinating.
You also told me earlier something I hadn't read about what you used for the inspiration for Ariel's hair when it's floating around her singing Part of Your World.
Well, yeah, with Little Mermaid, we were trying to animate this character with hair floating in the water, and it became immediately a huge challenge to try to control that. And at that time, we had an astronaut in outer space, Sally Ride, and I remember seeing a live broadcast from the space shuttle, and as she was talking, her hair was just floating like that, and as she turned her head, the hair floated, and it was like, that's it, I just got to animate it zero gravity. That's what, she's really in space. Not in the water.
Part of your orbit. Well, if you look to